Hello fellow crafters, hope you're having a great weekend. I'm going to share with you a project that I made for Pro 31 Designs Etsy store, and I used several of her products, and I wanted to share with you what I made. I started out by making a 4x5 chipboard piece and covering it with leftover paper that I used for my flowers on the back. And then I glued down this beautiful organza satin trim that she sells in her store, and this is the white. And I trimmed it around with that, and then I went over it with this really pretty light pink flat lace that I have, and I gathered it, glued it down, and gathered it as I was gluing it, and then added these really pretty light pink flat back pearls that Esmeralda has on her store. These are really pretty, really pretty. And I added that around. And then I took some of this really pretty trim that Esmeralda has too. It's got these leaves on it. And I utilize it by, I color it with Lindy Stamp Gang spray. And it gives this really pretty green and sparkle color to it. And then I'll just cut the leaves off and use those on my project. And then here's the flower that I used, that I made using a technique that I used from Marion Smith. And this is the die that I used. If you're interested in learning how to make that flower, if I can't find the original link, I'll be glad to make one for you. I used the beautiful Mulberry Curly Rolled Edge flowers that she has in her store. This is 8103, the pink and white and the red. And I put one here and one over here, and then here and here I use the white porcelain flowers with the pink centers. These are just gorgeous. I love using these to accent my projects. And then one of the techniques that I used, Pro 31 Designs, she has 3 different size fans, and they're little plastic fans. This is the small, and then she has a medium and then a large. And then the large, let me show you the large. Go ahead and open those for you. The large is really pretty. And stay tuned, because I did do a fan too. I'll be showing that for my next project. But there's the large. But what I did was the small, and this one too is solid plastic. The small is just a solid plastic, and I wanted to change the look of it. So what I did was I colored it with the Mountain Rose alcohol ink, and here's a little bitty one of the little plastic flowers that I colored it with, and that's the color you get. And it wasn't quite the color I wanted. I still wanted a softer pink look. So I went over it with this Shabby Pink Embossing Enamel by Stampendious. And what I did was I took a Q-tip and went over the fan and colored it in, and then went over it again and got it wet. And when it was wet, I poured this embossing enamel on there, and I heated it up. And as it's hot, I poured some more on it, heated it up. So I did it several times to get this look. Let's see if I can get you a good look. See that? Can you see the sparkle in it? Isn't that pretty? And then also I tucked in a little pearl spray that I had, just tucked it in there. It's actually a little scrap that I had. And these are Wild Orchid Craft little tiny rosebuds I stuck in the corner here. And then this is one of the baubles, which I'm addicted to lately. I've been using them on a lot of projects lately. So I just tucked it in. I like to tuck them in some of my projects to give it a little sparkle, because it really sparkles. Then what I did was I took a doily that I picked up at the dollar store and glued it down. And then I popped out this image, and this image I got from Tim Holtz's paper pack. It's the it's got like all the holidays in it, and this is the Valentine one. So I fussy cut it out around the angels where the ribbon is, and then glossy accented the heart to make it pop out. Then these angels, several people have asked me about those when I did my matchbook stick pin tutorial, and this is where I got them. I got them at Hobby Lobby. You can also pick them up at Michael's, and sometimes Joann Fabrics will carry them because they carry Jules Boutique. And this is the pack. They're $3.99. I got them probably with 40% off. So that's the angel I stuck up in the corner, up in the center, and I started out with the doves. Now the doves are so cute. Esmeralda has these on her Etsy store too. Pro 31 Designs. Aren't they adorable? So I started out putting them in the corners, and I was going to run some ribbon across and put like love or Valentine. I wasn't sure. But when I put them up there, I got to looking through my stuff, and I found these angels. I thought, you know, that'd be a good idea. And so I stuck her in the center where she's holding them here. And then this one here where she has the heart, he or she, I don't know if they're boys or girls. The heart's going across. I cut that off, cut it in half, and made it look like the birds are holding the hearts going across. Didn't that turn out cute? I just love it. And then I used this really nice cording that she has on her store, and I like to recycle, so I used these can pop tops to use to hang my item. I use glossy accents to keep it from fraying and to keep it from unraveling, so it will stay on. Sorry about my voice. I'm still fighting a cold. It's been over a month. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're having a great weekend. So go check out Pro 31 Designs at Etsy store if you'd like to check out these items. I will have a link below so that it'll be easier for you to find what I used. Thanks, and have a great week. Bye.